What's next in the Wonderbox?
Yes. So this is also a feeling, and it's a memory that's so clear in my mind, and I don't think if I had 100 goes, I would not be able to recreate this.
Okay.
I was at summer school. I went to drama summer school in East London, and we would do plays and put on shows and things like that. And in the lunchtime break, we would play football. But we'd had so many complaints from the neighbours about the ball flying over the gates and whatnot that we had to play football with a tennis ball.
Okay.
Right. So there was one day we're playing football, and I was in goal, and there was. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I'm just chatting to someone. Like in the middle of the game, like the ball's over there, so you can still have a chat. It's not important match. It's just lunchtime football, and I'm talking to someone, and then someone shouts my name, and I turn and I catch the tennis ball, and I've saved the goal, but I've also done this sort of no look catch, and the whole playground goes nuts. It erupts.
Yeah.
And I just feel that in that moment, I'm like the greatest sporting hero in the world. And yeah, and I was like a superhero. And everyone was talking about it for the rest of the day. And just that moment there, if I could bottle that and just like open it every now and then and just feel a little bit, I'd felt like invincible. And I'm not a very sporty person.
So do you think that's what it was? It was just that of suddenly the tangible electricity of because it's that there's a brilliant quote, isn't there, that Stephen Fry was very jealous of Ian Botham because when Ian Botham bowled somebody out, nobody in the crowd is going, did that work for you?
Right. Yeah.
There's something about sport that is a definite.
Yeah.
There's nothing to question. The ball went fast, you caught the ball, you're the hero.
Everyone's seen it. It's also more impressive that I wasn't even interested.
You weren't even looking.
Yeah.
So what do you think happened? You think there was just this sort of magic that happened in your hand that day?
Yeah.
How did you do it? Did you hear it?
I must have. I must have felt it.
Sonar?
Yeah.
You were just kind of like...
Yeah.
Because I'm half tempted to just throw a baby at you. Maybe your sporting brilliance only arrives when you're not totally there.
Oh, maybe.
So maybe it's that thing.
So other times I've been trying too hard.
Maybe.
I'm very good. I'm good at catching and throwing anyway because my mum made sure. It was one of there's some things that some parents make sure that their kids are able to do. I've got a best friend that her dad made sure that she was able to write with her feet just in case anything happened to her hands.
Okay, well let's put a pin in you being able to catch. What did her dad foresee that thought that suddenly there's going to be a world where kids aren't allowed to write with their hands?
He's just like, you need to be able to do loads of stuff with your feet.
Sure.
So she can like change the channel, like.
What the fuck? So she can write with her feet?
She can write with her feet. She can pick stuff up. She's very like. She uses her feet like hands.
Oh my god.
I want to know what you're thinking.
What I'm thinking, can she wank someone off with it? That's what I was thinking.
She's probably tried.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, stands to reason. If growing up as a young lady, if you can write with your feet and you can pick stuff up with your feet, after a while,
you go, what else can I do?
You know, you're going to show that to your boyfriend. You go, look at this skill, or your husband, whatever.
Right.
And you go, hey, look, I can write with my feet. And he's going to naturally go, that's interesting. I wonder if she could jack me off with them.
Right.
And here we are. Ask her for me.
I will ask
Not
her.
for me. Ask
No,
her
it will
for
be for you.
No, because that's how rumours start. Is she married?
No.
Okay.
She's very single.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not because of the feet.
No, of course not.
Just shake hands.
Yeah, exactly. Just at the wedding, handing over the ring like that. There you go.
But she could.
Yeah. Why did her dad make... Was she an only child?
No, her brother can do it too.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
What was he planning? I don't understand. I don't understand I understand coding, learning Mandarin. You know what I mean? There's certain things, building a bunker. Like, there's certain things that may happen.
Yeah.
But when you go, no, there's going to come a time.
Well, I guess
humans
maybe-
aren't allowed to use their hands.
Maybe in case they got kidnapped or something.
Yeah, true. I love it though. It's you just can't pick your parents, can you? But do you know what I mean? The fact that what was your dad like? Oh, my dad was a bit mad. What did he make you do? Pick shit up with my feet, right with my feet.
But it was like I think he was quite strict about it.
Was he?
He
Yeah.
was like, right, you have to be able to do this. When I went to drama school, it was very different from being home, where I was like, sort of, right, you got to do this. I mean, obviously, by that stage, when I went to drama school, I was 18.
Yeah.
So probably about 15, I was able to do like a bit more, like staying out or going to parties and things like that. But that, my mum was absolutely not like.
So did you know from 15 that you wanted to be an actor?
I knew from like 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Before I even understood that, like, you could do it as a job, or understood what a job was in terms of like you do something and you get paid and then you can live your life.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do it.
Was there a film that in your childhood that you kept going to that was like, I
I guess so, but it was more so because I'd done like plays and stuff at school,
right?
And the feeling that I got doing that, I really enjoyed it. I loved it, and then I guess I learnt from about 8 that it's a thing that people can do like their whole lives until they're old. So then I was like, oh great, well I just want to do that. And then I got older and realized that like it's a thing you can do as a job, and you get paid to do it, and then that's how you pay for like to live your life. And then when I went to secondary school, there was a guy in my school called Tendai who was in Kaching. Do you remember the show Kaching on CBBC?
No.
It was like a sort of studio thing, like, you know, like My Parents Are Aliens and those kind of shows.
Got it.
It was one of those. And he went to my school. So then it became real for me, because I was like, oh, I actually know someone that does that.
Yeah.
Rather than just like seeing Billy from EastEnders in the park and be like, there was that moment. I remember that moment very clearly. But also I remember finding out that the boy from a TV show went to my school. So then it was possible.
That's interesting. Yeah. I can remember that feeling of like, I can't imagine what that must be like to know somebody that was on TV in your school. Yeah. Because when I was at school, it was like very much this kind of, being on telly was like this impossible dream. And, you know.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in basically Bristol and then Hampshire from 10 to 16. Right. So like in a village.
Do you ever catch the ball without looking?
I've never caught a ball without thinking. I've seen my brother score some. My brother was a lot better at football than me, right? So I've seen a lot of moments where he did something that took my breath away.
Right.
But no, so my memory of football when I was a kid is just my brother being chaos.
Right.
Were you a good player? Nah.
Bang average.
So that's what made catching the ball even more
exciting. Yeah. But also this wasn't at school, remember? This was at like a drama summer school. Yeah. So no one was particularly good at football.
Yeah.
It's all theatre kids, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the celebrations must have been incredible.
Yeah, they were encores and song and dance.
Maria.